The in-game music started. It's...
Hey, want to see my Mighty Pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures.
All right, this is really annoying. Could I... This is actually incredibly annoying because... I put window mode on. All right, I'm going to go to this screen so you can see what I'm dealing with. Let's turn studio. All right, so okay. Screen is big. Let's go make it smaller, and it's changed. If I make this about a quarter of the screen, this is going to be entirely guesswork, because when I go back to this, yeah, it's still a bit too big. Let's make it a bit smaller. Still too big. Let's make it smaller. Too small. Let's make it bigger. This is so fucking awful. Let me choose the size of this whilst being able to see the fucking thing. Right, let's make it a tiny bit smaller. I swear this is smaller than it was when it was way too big. Okay. This is now only a slight bit. Never mind, it's gone too far the other way. Why can the window not be... that close enough? Probably fine. Probably fine. Let's have a look at the end. I'm glad I actually pressed this button. Writer's cut. More blather, worse pacing. Surely... Does that mean like extra like puzzles, or does it mean director commentary? Because I'm all about more puzzles. I'm not necessarily about more commentary. Actually, one other thing I want to do. The settings. I don't need the FPS counter anymore. Didn't really need it in Monkey Island 2 either. Interface. Probably fine. Controls. I is inventory. T is to-do list. That's probably useful to have. Oh, and you know what I should also do? Yeah. I should change the game to turn to Monkey Island. Okay, that should have changed to Return to Monkey Island. Let's add some more things, because more tags, because this is a first playthrough. No back seating. Should be okay. All story all through with casual puzzles, more puzzles, harder puzzles, a full monkey for the pro. Alright, so hard mode is the more puzzles, which I'm really kind of confused then about that. I'm gonna Google writer's cut, because I'm not entirely sure what it means. Return to my writer's cut. Fuck off with your fucking cookies. I just want to read the fucking thing. No, I can't. The entire website's become unresponsive. In case you aren't clear, the writer's cut is actually an unabridged version of the game with extended character dialogue and entire cut character. And I want that. Why would I turn that off? Why would I ever have that off? And why is it off by default? Anyway, new game, hard mode.
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
That's what
Don't
they
worry.
said.
I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir.
Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boom!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Muck around.
Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
Farther away from delicious scurvy dogs.
We'll get some scurvy dogs and then go play over there. The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog. It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key.
It's an
I
outhouse.
once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
But it was the Booty Island Boutique. Tie up Chucky.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Oh, he really has a one-track mind.
Exhibit removed. Aww.
I see him taking it easy.
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead. I'm hungry.
I'll say as far as... I will stay as far as I'm not spoiled because I'm playing myself.
Some places
I
you go
completely
have
understand
dogs
that.
with
I've been avoiding
cheese inside.
spoilers myself for that exact reason. Thanks for hanging out though. Let's go get scurvy dogs.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Alright.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
Doink.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Ooh. Sorry, I only made it to part 3. Ooh, I'm probably not going to get that far tonight. No, wrong button. Let's use the key with...
Good, you unlocked it.
Chucky has good ideas.
Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way, you do it.
Okay.
Ugh.
Well, this is grim.
Ah, this place is gross.
While we're in here, let's look for coins. They fall out of people's pockets sometimes.
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Yeah.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Ooh.
I'm not touching that gunk. It seems more like something Chucky would do. What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
So I'm guessing at this stage at least, talking to Chucky is like the hints. Well, it's like a hint. Speaking of, did I turn the hints off? No. Alt and S is save. Logical. No. Whatever.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Holy shit, that's thick.
You kids better have money.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of money.
I had 400 pieces of 8.
Can we get a mug of grog, please?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it. Now what?
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
What can we get with this?
Yeah.
Tastes like a piece of 8.
No,
Enough for
no
a
shit.
couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
That was grim.
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Yeah.
Yum! What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way. In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Yo, nice pronunciation.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Hi. Buy scurvy dogs. Scurvy dogs. Find out Husky. Mess around, explore. Check out the anchor. Beat Chucky in a race. Feed the duck. Add some sauce to my scurvy dog. Practice sword fighting. Find a 4-leaf clover. Make a wish at the wishing well. Find our real parents.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
Well, that was mildly interesting. I see the spitting contest.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Hey, Chucky, want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3.
Hey, cheater!
You have to wait until I say go.
Fair enough.
I wonder where this path goes.
Hey, Chucky.
Try again.
Want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! Chucky wins!
Woohoo! Yeah!
Darn.
I wonder where this path goes.
I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
Is he not our brother?
You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! Chucky wins!
That was closer.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Shoot. You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
He runs faster than
Chucky
me.
wins!
Woohoo! Yeah!
Nuts. This is the perfect food. You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! Chucky wins!
Woohoo! Yeah!
I'll see if there's... Yoink.
Hey, hands off!
Excuse me.
Can I push him in the
Yes?
pond?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
I want to feed the duck.
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs.
Don't feed the duck. What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
No.
You're not going to touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
No, this is horrible.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Okay, we put some mystery sauce on. Talk to. Can I talk to D?
That's a nice tree.
I'm only pretending to look at the tree. I'm actually spying on that couple by the pond.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue. Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
Do you want a sword fight with me?
I've seen you fight. Come back in a few years, maybe.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if. Let's look for a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
I found one!
Awesome.
There was still one left. Darn.
Do you like to hunt for four-leaf clovers?
Yeah, I leave them where they are and take the extra leaves off. I want things to be even.
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
Oh, then let's not
I
then.
should find a coin to throw in. I never thought I'd ever find one.
Whoops.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Right. Do I want to be sick anymore? What if I'm sick on these?
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Whoops. Whoops. Fuck. Accidentally clicked out the game and then accidentally nearly
That's a cool
did something
anchor.
with Steam.
That just shows how
by
little
Steam,
you
I
know
mean
about
Twitch.
anchors. This one's not a very good example. Did you know they were used? They started
Yeah, can we-
then. The current bow shape, but you can on a modern anchor. That's to prevent the little flanges. Most anchors about them. Oh, but the word they're called. Yeah.
Okay, I've listened to this whole spiel once, so I don't need to hear it again.
Did you know?
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Check the barrel.
This would be great for apple bobbing.
Did that say
Exhibit
again?
removed.
Oh yeah. Anything else in the outhouse?
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Gross. I am not doing that again. Gross.
Interesting. So I can't. I think I'm done with the outhouse. I think it's Chucky to wash his hands.
Hey, Chucky. It says you're supposed to wash your hands.
I never wash my hands.
I dare you to take a drink of this.
No way, I'm not doing that.
I double dare you to take a drink of this.
I don't want to get sick.
I double dog dare you to take a drink of this.
I'll do it for 1,000,000 pieces of 8.
You will?
No,
I triple dibble dare you to drink this.
I'll do it if you do it first.
What's that over there?
Where?
Okay, I took a drink.
You did not.
Did so.
Did not.
Did so.
Do it again then.
Okay, you don't have to drink, but I dare you to wash your hands.
Fine. Your turn.
Ew! You actually did it!
I I can stand on my head without using my hands.
I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
I will never ever put my hands in this.
Your turn.
No way!
Your turn.
No way!
Because he never ever will put his hands in that.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops. I wonder where those two people we were following went. I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
I can't give it to them. But I can feed it to the duck.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Guybrush, it's disgusting. Whoops.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
I don't think that's entirely
I never
accurate.
thought I'd ever find one. Excuse me,
Yes?
could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
I preferred you when you were
Blah, blah,
skeletons
blah,
singing to
blah,
us.
Blah, 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 blah.
Bones connected
Blah,
to
blah,
the
blah,
leg
blah,
bone.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I certainly hope you'll have better manners in the future.
I want to feed the duck. You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! Chucky wins!
Woohoo! Yeah!
Shoot!
I don't know what effect. Right, so far in front of fully. Make a wish at the wishing well. Beat the duck, beat Chucky in a race. What's the wishing well? Have I encountered the wishing well yet?
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
We
No
already got
food.
food. I want to go play now. We already got food. I want to go play
His
now.
glasses again.
Those glasses
are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
This Guybrush, you've already said that one.
I don't see very well, but I can hear just fine.
Those glasses?
Did you know your feet won't...
Give his keys back.
Hey, look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
Yes. This is what Captain Dread's ship was.
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog. Sounds real. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
We've not encountered the wishing well then. The only thing that concerns me is that I kind of want to come over here, but it says I might not be able to come back if I do that. Oh, wishing well.
Some
Fuck.
places you go have scurvy dog.
I should find a coin to throw in.
Coin.
What you looking at?
Those kids jumping rope down there? They're doing it wrong.
This place is fun.
I don't want a coin. Wait, what the fuck? I can come over here now?
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, kids. Having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh, boy. That takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Oh, I guess we're done with the prologue then. Welp. Maybe one day I'll finish the prologue. Look who it is.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Of course. We lookouts have a lot of discretionary thinking time. I use mine to revisit my memories of every Anne, Jack, and Guybrush who spent 5 seconds with me a decade ago on their way to someplace else.
Wow.
Relax, I'm just winding your anchor chain. Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Again?
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Kidnap my wife? This is after Curse, then. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas. We've been enemies for my whole career. That guy steals all my best ideas. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine!
He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you. I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Let's go.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's dedicated to dedication.
Oh. Hang on, she mutinied against me. No, change my mind.
I better get cracking.
I was going to say, she's
get
probably
to the
good.
secret before that scheme
The old
black.
swordmaster.
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Let's go to the Scum Bar. Right, does anyone here want to talk about Loom?
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
No, I'm here to talk about Loom.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe. Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't
Hi,
want to get
Brush.
caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the 3 older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
You know, Bear.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
Is that Alex Regan?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent? It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Not IMDb. I am the fan who Monkey Island. Really? I have to log the fuck in? Can I just... It is! It is Alex Wilson Regan. Oh, I recognize her.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved.
The only mystery here is who let you into this bar.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage
Ow.
of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
With backing, I can work it out. It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
Oh,
You're
fuck.
really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well,
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
the ship.
How clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
No thanks. I'm getting my own expedition together.
Suit yourself. I'm here if you change your mind.
Fair.
Don't dawdle. We sail with the tide.
Whoops. Let's go to the rest of the island.
Ooh, the name seems to fit even better than it used to. Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
Yeah, I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that. I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
Aww.
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Criticize the statue.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Cardla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. They're having a half-off sale.
The men of low moral fiber.
Well, if it isn't Frank, Fred, and Finn, how are ya?
What you be talking about, boy?
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. In a good way, I promise.
Aren't you that Guybrush Threepwood, what wants to be a pirate?
And you're the pirate leaders. I was looking for you.
Aye, well, we're not the pirate leaders no more.
Former pirate leaders is what we are.
Yeah, I already met the chilling trio who took your place. And your table.
Escaped with your life, I see.
What do you mean, wants to be a pirate?
What did you mean, wants to be a pirate? I've been a pirate for a long time now.
You may call yourself that, but remember the 3 trials.
I remember them. I was proud to complete them. I still talk about it sometimes. Ad nauseum, Elaine says. It's Latin for something.
Be that as it may, I don't recall us being presented with evidence as to the completion of all 3. That were part of your instructions at the time.
Oh no, really?
'Tis true enough.
Listen, can this wait a little longer? I've got a lot on my to-do list right now.
I'm sure Elaine could give me the idol of many hands back.
How would you like to back my venture to find the secret of Monkey Island?
The secret?
What a prize!
That's what I tried to tell those clowns in the bar.
They say the pirate that holds the secret can never be sunk, that the wind always fills his sails.
So you're in?
Alas, no.
Those days are behind us.
We've sold our ship and sunk all of the cash into our next venture.
Oh, your circus?
Wait. Didn't I hear that the ghost pirate LeChuck be going to Monkey Island?
Don't say it. I'm afraid I'm gonna somehow wind up going with him.
Why would LeChuck be going to... LeChuck lives on Monkey Island. Why would he need a venture to go there?
How is it that you're not the pirate leaders anymore?
Time and democracy, boy.
A lot of our supporters be dead, drunk, or retired.
Our eyes be sharp and our judgments keen. But once you be labeled old school, That's all that gets seen.
The traditions of the 3 trials have become a joking matter in some quarters.
Dark times.
Aye, they even water the grog and mix it with fruit these days. Won't even strip the varnish off a deck.
Do you know where I can get my hands on a ship?
Nay.
Stands were the only place for ships.
They've shut it down and thrown the man into jail.
Wow.
Afraid you're out of luck?
No ships. I wonder if I really should be trying to get on LeChuck's ship.
In jail? It's probably a step up from the coffin I left him in.
Tell me about your next venture. What is it?
'Tis a fish shop on the high street where the general store used to be.
A place for buying a fish and telling tales about the catching of fish.
We'll be open on the morrow. Be sure to stop by.
We'll give you the friend's price on the unpopular fish.
You said you don't have a ship? Where do you get your fish?
From reputable sources.
We'll give you an additional discount if you don't talk about that where people can hear you.
Why'd you pick this corner instead of one closer to your fish shop?
The woman that lives above the shop location is doing a bit of haranguing today. We'll stay clear of her. Thanks very much.
Fair enough.
I'll see you around.
Seems likely.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Wally's maps and
The
more.
sign says, at Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
At the time.
Oh, yeah. That clock has been broken for decades now.
Seems like it's always 10 o'clock on this island.
Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Oh, look who it is.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago.
Hey, Raid.
Only
How are you doing?
Can manage to be late even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride.
Does it ever?
Free will. Not much.
Fair.
The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
Ooh. You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
You're not wrong.
Thanks.
No
Foodie Lady
charge.
said spoiler warning.
Now you must go. I have a luncheon.
At this hour?
It is a midnight luncheon, and your destiny lies
You're going
at
to see
the
Wally.
docks.
Say hello for me.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Good, how are you? I'm good, thank you. This is the first time I've done a first
Property
playthrough of...
foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
This is the first time I played Monkey Island for a first time in... God. Probably... 2004.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay. Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Okay. You made your computer last week. Awesome. That's exciting.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Aww. Alley. Oh, a circus. I love a circus.
It seems to be stuck closed.
No explanation as to why this showed up in the end of the last game. Fair enough. Let's go to prison.
A visitor! Wait.
Stan!
Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Yep.
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look
True.
different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
New art style.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore.
You didn't cruise ships
but
then?
Maybe you can still help me out.
You mutinied.
Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Go on.
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
You're not wrong. I noticed you didn't say what crime you got locked for. Well, last time it was for picking flowers.
I noticed you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
Again?
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
Maybe your
I'll
Aunt
make it my
Tilly
number
will
3 priority.
send you a...
Thanks.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Good rule. Good rules.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away. I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Let's talk to Stan.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Well, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
My bad. Can I not mention the fact that I locked him in a coffin?
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sail, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Well, that's a pain. Shall I... Hang on. I feel like I should probably move. Just covering up the dialogue.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
I guess Otis could have advised me on mutiny. Depending on that color.
Thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People! People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud.
Oh no!
But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
It sounds like you should have been arrested several decades ago. I mean, why now, all of a sudden?
One word, jurisdiction. I was expanding my core business, you see, trying to provide ship owners with a variety of ship maintenance necessities. Sponges, barnacle scrapers, repair manuals, rudder tape, I had a whole line of products. I expanded my distribution to other islands, all over the Caribbean. And that's when I ran into trouble. Some of those islands have different laws, you see, that might not seem so fair to men like you and me. They slapped me with a ton of paper, talking about things like standards of quality and consumer protection and environmental impact. They didn't understand that I wasn't really selling porthole wipers. I was selling happiness. And my customers were happy. They were perfectly happy right up until some clown with a briefcase came along and told them they weren't. It's a crock, son, and that's why it won't stand up in court. I'll be out before you know it.
You used to have a law practice or something. So Monkey Island 1, he sold ships. Monkey Island 2, he sold coffins, funerals, crypts. Monkey Island 3, he sold life insurance. And Monkey Island 4, he's a real estate agent. Eve?
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Okay.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
You would say
Thanks.
that.
That's advice. See you later.
Yep. Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp. Without the clean parts.
Wait, is that a...
A spider. Ugh, it's that same spider. Ah, it's that spider again. Ugh, I simply don't like looking at that spider. Ah, every time I look at it, it's somehow worse. Yikes! Why do I keep looking at it? Yikes! Why do I keep looking?
I'm gonna save. Let's save there.
Looking at it.
And I'm going
How's
to
your day going?
end now because it's like 11:30 and I really need to pee. And also go to bed. In that order. So let's quit. Let's go and let's have a look who's around. Let's go on they go on a streamy stream. That's not the phrase. That's not what I'm doing. I'm going to raid raid. That's the phrase I was after. So let's have a look. Ooh. Ooh. One sec. Shall we go see a Pokemon Nuzlocke? That sounds like fun. Let's raid Bloody, because she is doing a blind Ultra Sun hardcore Nuzlocke first time playthrough. Yeah. So, you know what? If I actually type the correct raid command and then do the 2 raids. Right, if you copy and paste the raid message that will has emotes that you can use, say hello to Bloody because she's awesome, and I'll probably be back tomorrow with some more Return to Monkey Island. So good night, and I'll see you later.